said to me, he's done it. I don't know.
And that's fantastic, right? But
Right.
your organization does amazing work, needs great funding.
He does too, though.
Y'all
We
do
don't have enough funding, so
exactly.
that's
But
not his fault. That's not
it
his fault.
is. Oh
It
my
is
God.
not.
What?
It is not. I'm not gonna let you do that.
Look,
It's not.
look.
It's
I'm
not.
not even running for city council, so you know what? I wouldn't say I don't care, but that's your own. That's our own. That's our conversation to have offline,
The
right?
brother doing good, man. The
But
brother doing good.
but he's given other contracts where other nonprofits are making $7 million a year.
I don't go for those.
Your
I
organization.
don't go. I don't go for those. I stay right in my
Totally
lane.
get it. Totally
Because
get
if
it.
you go for them, you be beholden. So I stay right where.
No, and
Mhm.
that I totally get. But what I'm saying is, you got a lot of power. So it's who's that?
I do a lot of work for these kids, though. Most my attack in changing the way our country and our society moves is to help children see. Basically, if you helping kids, you help the next generation. That's really where it comes from.
I agree. And
You know what I'm saying?
we have to help our kids, but not only we have to help our kids, we have to help the adults raising the kids.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I'm 57 years old. I work for kids. I work for changing people. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not enough of us that have made that transition. And you got other grown ass, old ass men who still trying to be tough and gang bang and all that shit. That shit is irrelevant.
It's whack. It's whack 100. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Oh, you still. Oh, you stupid.
No.
Nah. You got to live it a certain way. And I know it's a bunch of brothers who really keep it 100 and work at it. You know what I mean? So if we need more people that focus on us helping our communities. That's what we need.
For sure.
I don't know how the money go. And I'll be brutally honest with you. I don't understand. I've never really tried to study it. What is that? The ladder of government. You know what I mean? I don't know the ladder of government, so I don't really know what all they do and they don't do.
Look,
Whose all responsibility
They
is.
have major budgets.
When you get in there,
They have major budgets. They have major budgets to give.
I don't count on nobody else's money. That's what I do not ever do.
It's not even about someone else's money. This is our money as taxpayers. They have
I don't count for
budgets
money.
to distribute funds, and we have to get it to the people. The issue is it's not getting to the people. The issue is there's too many folks beholden.
Sometimes we look at people. I mean, when I do look at some things in government, and you got all the stuff that needs to be done within that budget. And what their budget be like 4 years?
Which office? So state assembly is every 2 years they run, and city council is every 4 years.
And how long can you be a state assembly? How many times?
1, 2, 3, 6 years.
You can do it, so you can do 3 terms.
I'm sorry.
2.
State assembly is
2 years.
4 terms, 8 years, and then city council is 3 terms, which is 12 years. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
So if Marquise runs, he is running this time. If he wins again, he's termed out. But yeah, so it's just too many politics locally that keeps people off the ballot. So when Jahan made the ballot, I was very excited for him because it's very difficult, right? They have a lot of folks that are on the inside, negating signatures, and folks don't make the ballot. Last election, 2020, it was 7 people running. Only 1 person made the ballot, who was Marquise. So it's like, you can already see it, but you like him, so that's fine.
I do like Marquise. I ain't gonna lie.
Love him, right?
But just Jahan is my nephew, so it's a squabble.
Chocolate and got dimples, so whatever floats.
Who chocolate and got dimples?
Marquise.
Oh, so did he hit on? Did you just hit on Marquise?
No, I'm saying, like,
you're not married, right? You're not married, right?
I'm telling you, I've talked to a lot of elderly women.
Is he married?
Yes, he's married. But I've talked to a lot of elderly women, and they're like, "What do you mean? like, he has dimples and he's chocolate. I was like, are you serious? Is that why you're voting him? Like, he can't do that.
He said the man won because
He chocolate and got dimples. All right. Well, this is
Hey,
last
look,
time.
dark skinned brothers need to be in, man.
Look, I'm telling you, y'all are
Drake winning for the light skinned brothers.
Is he okay? Fine.
Drake winning, man. Drake on top, man.
Well, good for him. We need Drake to show up in the Crenshaw district, but whatever. But yeah,
Drake be looking up. That's my guy.
who
I ain't even calling him this year.
who Drake or Marquise?
Drake.
Oh,
Drake.
call Drake. But yeah, so that's all I'm saying is, regardless of who people like, I want people to look at folks' politics, and I want folks to truly register to vote and show up, because we have to put folks in who have.
Somebody said, do you think marching protests are effective?
Someone asked that. Okay, so it is if it has strategic follow-up. Marching protests don't work if you just march, shut down the freeway, and go home. No, you have to have a list of demands. You have to have people you want to actually talk to, and you have to implement those demands. And until they adhere to those demands, you gonna keep marching. Like, when folks show up, when folks march and go home, it's kind of whack, because it's like, all right, so y'all shut down the freeway on Wednesday, but it's open on Thursday. So like, that's my thing, is that
I think that does have an effect, though. Shutting down the freeway.
Okay, so when
marching, because he's shutting down the freeway is not just marching. That's actually an action. That costs people money, time.
Yes.
So that's the action.
But we have to.
Marching is just walking down the street, not saying nothing, not bothering nothing, not obstructing nothing. You marching and you just whatever. Hey,
who's that?
but when you shut that freeway down,
Midwesters. So they said that it didn't work for King. It did work for King, because
it did work for King.
It absolutely did. So
it did work for King.
We have to impede their ability to make money. When George Floyd was killed, we shut down the city every day for at least 45 days. And to where the mayor eventually said, hey, we're going to give $150 million to these communities. We didn't have a good spokesperson to go in there and say, no, we need to go to Black communities. He said communities of color. Okay, all communities of color are not impacted, but that's a whole nother conversation. But they gave $150 million to Black churches, right? To stop because we impacted the income of the city. Whenever we shut down the streets.
So if we gave 150 million to Black churches,
it wasn't just Black churches. It was just communities of color. But the money they gave to the Black community, they gave to the Black churches. And I was like, who the hell?
Where the bag at then?
Huh?
Where the bag at?
Exactly. But what I'm right, exactly. But so when they gave that money because we were costing the city so much money, because we were shutting down freeways, we were shutting down their ability to actually make money. So they had to give some resources to the community.
So that means marching on the freeways work. Shutting down the freeway work.
And that's why I said, if it has strategic follow-up, those marches have strategic follow-up. But I've also been involved in marches where folks shut down the freeway and they went home. And I was like, look, we can't just shut down the freeway and go home. We can't just camp out at City Hall. We have to have a list of demands. And whoever was, I wouldn't even say decided, whoever implemented themselves to make those negotiations, the $150 million they gave to every different Black church or different churches for people of color, it didn't trickle down to
somebody who got a whole lot of connections to call in the people.
Look, y'all follow me on Instagram. I'm about to launch my campaign. But like Unc, you do great work. Your great work needs to be supported.
You want to do that? No. I'm gonna pull up on you.
Let me tell y'all. Whenever I'm on the phone with this man, this is exactly
I
just don't see him on live. He be on the phone with 2, 3 phones.
We outside
doing other stuff.
We about to roll down. We finna roll over here and make a play.
Okay.
You going over there right now? All right. Love you.
All right. Love you too. Talk to you later.